This project is a project kind of showcasing the old historic winter wheat that was grown on this station back when it first started. And these are varieties that actually Brian Mueller researched in the old bulletins from 1917 to 1929. They had a spring wheat trial growing out here, and so these are some of the varieties that were in that spring wheat trial. There's a seed library in Aberdeen, Idaho, a USDA ARS small grain library, and he just kind of sent them a note and said, do you know where we could get seed of these? And so they had some seed of those available. We got 150 seeds of each roughly, so I split it into 3 parts so I could save a third. We seeded a third out here, and then we seeded some in the pots in the greenhouse so we could do kind of a seed increase. We're not really sure what we're going to do with them for sure, but I know we will increase some seed so we've got enough to maybe play with a little bit. So the results, of course, this year's not going to be a real good year because of because we've had no rain this year. But historically, some of these varieties yielded. The average yield for the Marquis over that 12-year period was 26 bushel. So, and the next one closest to it was 25. And the Marquis was used as the standard variety to compare everything else against it. The last 5 years of the trial must have been a little bit wetter because the average yields for some of them are close to 40 bushel to the acre. So kind of what we get around here nowadays too is, if you get 40 bushel to the acre, 35, 40 bushel to the acre, you've got a good crop. So. Well, a lot of the heritage varieties, we got to kind of be careful with them because I know there's a lot of push to grow a lot of the heritage stuff, but they don't have a lot of the disease resistance that a lot of these have been adapted and bred to more disease resistant types. I know they've had a problem with stripe rust down in southeastern Wyoming, and they were telling us to be real careful with these because these are real susceptible to those type of diseases.